finished another shift. There won't be probably no more work this week. So, just remember. Alright, I'm back. Had to rush back in there, sign out. Forgot to sign out. And since they don't have a time clock, well, I don't have a time clock because I'm a temp. So, they don't have a time clock. The only thing that gets me paid is the timesheet. And by their good graces, if I don't sign out, then they just assume I did sign out. And then, of course, they double check, make sure I didn't leave early or anything. But, oh well. It's always better to sign out. So I did. So, I'm supposed to have dental through my insurance plan. I'm being charged for it, so I'm going to call them up tomorrow and look into that and see what it pays and what it don't pay. See if it's a joke or if it's real. And hopefully it'll cover what I need to cover. I need to get rid of some teeth. When they start hurting, it's time to go. And I think I got 3. I think that need to go. I know I got 1 for sure. Got 1. And the other one may have to be surgically removed because I think it's down below the gum line. So, allegedly, I got my dental insurance included in my plan. We're going to find out. But I had 23 hours this week, around $160. So it's gonna be another week. I can't put no money toward my trying to get that piece of property in Missouri, which is no longer on the website. So I don't even know if he has it now. I guess he don't. I don't think he'd take it down unless it's sold. Put it on the contract. Everything cheap is going under contract. Only poor people buy this. That's the reality. If you got the credit and you can do it, you don't buy raw land. You just go ahead and you buy you something. You buy a trailer house or whatever. People like me, we got to be unrestricted. We got to be in the country. And we got to be able to, make do with what we got. And so many places are selling properties. And you got to have this and this and that and that. And one of them realtors is actually requiring you to, saying you can't even move onto the land until you cut up and punch a hole, punch a well. They want to sell you the land for $1,000, and then they want you to have, a $5,000 well and a septic system and a finished cabin. It's got to be a log cabin, and it just baffles my mind. It's here we want to sell this land to you, but no, what they want to do is they want to develop the property along a certain planned development. And so to get you in there, to try to get that development done, they'll give you the land. They almost give it to you. And there's lots all over Houston. They're real cheap, but you can't build on them. They're flood zones. They're floodways or they're flood zones. That's what it was. Floodplain or floodway. Floodway means it will flood. There's no doubt, no ifs and ands. Floodplain means it might. It's basically what it boils down to. So, this is where the world is, right? This is what we're dealing with. So, I went down and talked to my cop today. They got me listed at 1400 in the 1400 block of Sheldon Road. I tried to tell him South Sheldon Road. I tried to tell him there wasn't no 1400 block. He don't care. So if they actually get somebody who wants to be really hard ass, he goes and says, well, there ain't no 1400 Sheldon Road, or, you know, he could be a hard ass and really cause me some problems. So I need to get up off the damn streets. I need to figure out what I'm going to do. If I can't move to Missouri, if I can't move to Kansas, if I can't move to Arkansas, if there's nowhere I can move because I can't afford it, then I need to just give it up. Just give it up and go ahead, go back to bunkhouse and live my next 5 years, because I'm not going to live in bunkhouse forever. I'm not going to work forever. And I don't know. That's not what I want to do, but I don't like being homeless. The government says I must register. That's what the government says. In the process of making the law, they did not account for the fact that people just, for whatever reasons, they can't afford to live. They can't afford to live in an apartment complex. That's bottom line. I can't afford it. And if I could afford it, there's no apartments that's going to rent to me. I've had a few that would actually take, quote, a deposit, application fee, $200-$300. Well, what they want to do is they want my money. They're not going to rent to me. They just want to stick some money in their pocket. They're crooks. The government allows them to be crooks. This is what it is. Now there's a guy out there, AZ Life, I think it is. He likes to come on my comment. He likes to come on my videos. He likes to make comments about my videos, especially videos like this one, where I'm basically ranting. Okay, whatever. But you know what? I bet you, AZ Life, if he was in the position and I needed assistance and I walked up to his apartment complex and I told him my background and said, I'm here to rent an apartment, I bet you he wouldn't rent to me. I bet even if I could live next door to the man, I bet he wouldn't want me to live next door to him. Even if there was no laws against it. But this be life. This be life. And, we all got our demons. We all got our cross to bear. So, my cross to bear is, something I did 20 years ago. Well, 30 years ago now, because I've been out for 20 years. 19 and a half years. So, yeah. I oftentimes wonder what happened to that person. I honestly don't know. Ain't no sense of trying to explain it. There ain't nobody really, I got there's either two kinds of people. Those who say, well, you know what, you've done your time, you're not doing anything, as long as you're not doing anything, great. Then there's this other group of people, it don't matter what I do, it don't matter how long I've been out, it don't matter, if they could read my mind and they would still insist that I am going to rape 5 seconds from now. Oh well. The older I get, the more it just, you know what, I don't care. I just get one more duck feather. Just one more duck feather. So, anyway, I got paid, or I will get paid sometime tomorrow. And I'll cover my aunt's phone bill and a couple other things. And that's basically it. I mean, ain't much else I can do, So, pay a couple bills. It's that cycle. It's that cycle. Peace.